My name is Shah. I'm a landscape photographer, passionate adventurer, mountain biker, and a devoted conservationist. A few years ago, my freedom and independence was nearly taken away from doing what I love by becoming a carer for my special needs son. Since then, I've doubled the stakes of my mission to make nature and the outdoors an inseparable and fundamental part of every family. This has now become my project. Hello and welcome to this Sunday's episode of the Shah project, and we're going to cook up a very simple but delicious meal. And when I say we, I actually mean Mac, my doggies with me, and myself. We've just come off a massive 5.5 mile hiking hike, whatever you want to call it. We're both pretty tired, but hey, it is lunchtime. I've got to eat. Mac has eaten already. Okay, so today's meal is a hearty green vegetable and couscous medley. I've got some broccoli here. I've got some curly kale underneath the broccoli. And I've got some tomatoes and spring onion. The tomatoes and spring onion is going to be cooked up with the couscous. We're gonna spice up the hearty green vegetables with some duck seasoning, and I'm going to cook the couscous in some vegetable stock. Firstly, I've got to apologize if this video is a little askew. It's simply because we've parked up on a lay-by after the hike. There's a little hill on this side, so it's creating a little slant on the van. Okay, so first things first, put the kettle on boil, heat that up, and then add the couscous with the stock and get that cooking. I have pre-washed the vegetables, curly kale, broccoli, tomatoes, spring onions. They've all been washed. So all I have to do is cut it up, start cooking. So all I want to do is put the stock in there, add some hot water. It starts to melt in the water and creates a stock. This is an amazing camping container. It's BPA free from anything, and you can put hot liquids in there so that you can cook up stuff or store things in here and then put it in the fridge. So what I'm going to do is this is about enough for one person, so I'm going to add not all of it because I want to mix the vegetables in there. I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm going to top that off with the stock. That's it, and then you cover it up. So while the couscous is sitting in the container, which I'll put aside, combined with the stock, leave it for 10 minutes. It's going to cook in the juices. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fry up the broccoli and the kale. I'm not going to be cooking the vegetables in butter or olive oil. I'm actually going to cook them in water, so it cooks quicker, but also it's almost like steaming it. I don't want to add too much salt into the vegetables because the stock with the couscous has got plenty of salt. Stock normally has plenty of salt, so don't add too much salt. Right, so that's nearly done. I'm going to check on the couscous, very nicely cooked. At this point, I'm going to add the raw spring onions and the cherry tomatoes and mix it in there so that it warms up while the vegetables are on their way to be done. Oh yes, look at that. I'm going to add some of the duck seasoning. I will tell you what the duck seasoning is made of. Oh, there we are. Oh, I can smell that. It smells so good. Oh yes. Right, that's done. That's done. Let's turn it off. Oh yeah. It'll still have a little bit of a crunch, but that's perfect. That's exactly how we want it. Simply add the vegetables to the couscous. We mix it up. Look at the colors. Oh yes, that looks really, really yummy, and I know it's yummy because I can smell it, and I've also made it before, and I know how good it tastes when you come off a fantastic outdoor activity and you're hungry and ready to chow down. So this is what's in the duck seasoning. There's black pepper, juniper berries, smoked salt, demerara sugar, sweet smoked paprika, garlic, cinnamon, cassia, bay leaf, onion granules, thyme, rosemary, and star anise. Lots of stuff in there, but the flavor is just incredible. It's huge, huge, huge. And I'm going to tuck in now and finish off my meal, but I just wanted to let you know what's in the duck seasoning in case you were wondering. So there it is. This is my hearty green vegetables, which is kale and broccoli, with couscous, which has spring onions and tomatoes, a dash of salt, a dash of pepper, and some duck seasoning, and of course the stock. This is lovely. So we've come to the end of the video now, guys, so if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe right here or down here. I'd love you to support the channel. If you liked what you've seen, then please go ahead and hit the like button and leave me a comment and let me know. Will you make this meal when you're out and about? Will you make it at home? Let me know, and I will see you out and about.